Most people look at a computer and expect a massive tower taking up half the desk, but this little box completely flips that script. It is honestly tiny, barely larger than a stack of coasters, yet it manages to house a full Ryzen 3 processor and enough memory to handle a serious workload. Picking it up, it feels surprisingly dense for its size, which is usually a good sign that the cooling system inside isn't just a hollow piece of plastic. That large fan and the dual heat pipes tucked away inside do a decent job of keeping things quiet, even when the processor is working through a few browser tabs and a spreadsheet at the same time. What stands out is how much utility is packed into such a small footprint. You get 4 USB 3.2 ports, which is plenty for a mouse, keyboard, and a couple of external drives, and the dual HDMI setup means you can run 2 monitors without needing any weird adapters. It is a clean, simple way to set up a home office or even a media station behind a TV. The 16 gigabytes of memory is a sweet spot for this kind of machine, keeping things snappy enough that you don't feel like you're waiting on the hardware to catch up with your typing. Now, here is the reality of the situation. This is not a machine for heavy gaming or high-end video rendering. The Vega 3 graphics are perfectly fine for 4K video playback or light photo editing, but if you try to push it into modern gaming territory, it is going to struggle. It is built for efficiency and space saving, not for raw power. Also, while the 500GB drive is a great start, it is worth noting that you will want to be mindful of your storage if you start hoarding large media files. The good news is that the internal design is actually quite friendly if you ever decide to pop the lid and swap in a larger drive, or add a 2.5-inch HDD for extra space. It is a bit of a niche device, but for someone who wants a clutter-free desk or a dedicated machine for a home server, it hits the mark. It is not going to replace a high-end workstation, but for the price and the sheer convenience of being able to mount it behind a monitor and forget it exists, it is a solid little workhorse. If you need something that just works for the daily grind without taking over your entire workspace, this is definitely worth a look.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.